Hello, can you hear me, guys? Yeah, okay. Let's start this scene. So we are going to create this from scratch. So we don't currently have that much time. So we just begin with the modeling. So before that, I just show you the my setting of the scene. You can see I'm using the EV Blender 4.0. Ambient occlusion on default setting, but just trace precision on 1. Bloom in on default. Screen in space refraction, the trace precision on 1. In color management, I'm using the standard and look on none. So first, let's start the I'm using backlit. So let's see. I need to see the so travel. So we are going to use this character right here. Let it load for a second because of the recording is taking up which time. So yeah, I don't need the guitar. I just need the character. So I'm not going to take the full character. I just going to first use this. So here is the vest and here is the neck. We control C, control C. I'm gonna paste it right here so we can have a measurement of our character. I'm gonna scale it. Yes. Wait a second. Screencast please. On. Okay. So in our character, I'm gonna. So this is supposedly how our character is going to sit. So let me save it. Travel, frame, save. So now we need a seat, a window, mostly just and our camera resolution. If we go to image, we can see the resolution of image is mostly square, just 1 pixel off. So we'll go about 1000 by 1000. So we need a seat now. Let me mark in medium points and vertex. Control A. I'm snapping it here, and here it's below the shoulders, and maybe it's here. So yeah. So I'm gonna isolate it, and there is where I need the seat. So I'm going to duplicate it, the face, separate it, set origin to geometry. I'm gonna extrude it now. I don't need these faces. I think the seat is a bit thicker, and I don't need this face either. I'm gonna bevel it a lot so I can get a smooth finish. It's smoothest. I need some edges here. A bit here. So we have some nice geometry over there, and I'm gonna duplicate it. -1, 19, and snap it over here so we can get another sheet. We don't actually need the down one, but let's just add it anyway. So that's how it is. We are going mostly camera. So our camera has a 80 millimeter, 50 millimeter. I'm gonna change it to 100. I'm gonna change it to 100, and you can see we have a more flat out plane. And let's go to here. We want just this seat and window. So I think I can just make the seat a bit larger. Grab it here. And here our camera. I don't need this. So let's add this image as our reference for now. So our seat supposed to be here. Our character model is look like a bit short, but we can adjust it, I think. Let's leave it for now. So yeah, I'm gonna remove this face. Oh, bit over, so it don't interact with our camera that much. So we have this right now. I need a window now. So there is some details over here. We need to put it. What I'm gonna do, I'm just adding a sphere. We need more cavity on it, so I'm gonna, after that I'm gonna instance it so I don't have to do it over and over again. So I think this is the right amount. Just here. So I don't need this and this and this. I'm gonna bevel it a little. Yeah. And I'm gonna duplicate it now. I don't know how much of a audio quality is good today. I don't know even if it's good or not. Let me know in the comments. It's this. I need to instance it. LTD and a bit bigger and two small one. I think for that I need another object, so I'm gonna get use the plane LTG at center. This is just a vertex for now, and I'm gonna need that. So I'm gonna move it here. Add a skin modifier. Control A to shrink to thin it. Shade smooth. Control 1. So we have most of the things we need. I think it's a bit small. I need a window now. So there is a plate over here as well. So I'm gonna duplicate it. Put it right here. I'm mostly a freelancer. I do get work from companies as well, but mostly they are also just people who try their own stuff instead of doing something else. Mm, a bit more. You can see in bit more. Yeah, that's fine. Mm, yeah. So yeah, it's yeah. I'm gonna separate it. So it's just a window now. So in geometry. So we have a seat, some metal and a window. We will need the background, but because we are going to animate it, we will need a moving background. So we will look at it later after that. So let's bring our character first. I will just switch the collection for our camera to make thing a little easier for us. Now I'm gonna bring up the character to delete that one. Let's bring the sun as well. Line art. Let's see which one we need. There's two here. I don't need the hair one right now. Two one, no. Skirt in the scene. We don't actually see the skirt, but let's put it for now. Phase two, no. And the skirt. What is the difference? The shirt and skirt. We're fine. I will just read. Okay. What is this collection? It's curve for the what was that? And forget it. I will also need the normal. So I just control C factor and paste it here in the collection. So I don't need the normals. I will disable it. Character face here collection will disable groups. Guitar made it here somehow. Don't need this. Electric guitar. Lit. Line art. I don't need camera. Line arts are here. Face. I don't know what's that. Yeah. Don't need that. Line arts are here. Sun. Would put in collection too. Line art as well. And remove that. Correct. 7. We have reached. Yeah, we are going to change later here later. No, I think we can work with that for now. Let's just start posing. I need to disable the line art or it will be just more laggy. So our scene is a bit bigger than the character, but I think it will be fine. For now, I will just keep it here. I need to adjust it a bit more. I need to edit the from its safeties. Let's see from the camera. Looks fine a little. I just need to make the character a bit bigger. Because this skirt doesn't actually have an extra rig. I have to manually do it with the shape piece. I actually have to. It depends on you of how much you wanna spend your time on it. Because if you just come here, want to do it as a hobby, it can be, but it's hard to make it in the career if it's just your hobby or something. You can just doing some stuff and it's take time. I mean, too much time. There is many feel about it. It mean it's not like you are going to do all type of animation. You have to pick your niche. Like you can be an hard surface modeler, some body animator, cloth physics animator, facial animator, and other stuff as well. Yeah, there are people who do all that kind of stuff, but there that much of it, so you have to prepare yourself for that much. And for the model link, you can get it from my Patreon. I don't actually want the skirt to be visible. I want it to look relaxed. Let's just add a cube for now for a placeholder of a bag. We are gonna replace it later. Mm, Apply cloth save a lot of time. I didn't get it. What do you mean? If you mean cloth physics, I don't think that will work that much of a good this time because they also work on which can be sometimes terrible. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause it here. I'm not actually reaching like this. And to see what I can do from here. The method like I can just I can I need to bring up the shape fixers. So it can get me a bit of. The joint is broken. Let's and fourth picture. It should be here, I think. Coding is really difficult sometimes. So I think we got some code we can start work with. Let's put it here. Camera is fine. We don't actually know how much of big this bag is. She's short. I mean, she's not actually that short. If you are talking about the character, maybe that can be the case, but we don't exactly know. But we don't have to worry about the down portion right now because we are going to animate with stationary camera. So I think that looks fine. So we are also going to change the hair, and I think it's fine. Just need a bit more adjustment. I mean, I can rotate it well, but just it's not going to be like this because of many reasons we have. Like if I crease it here, it does give a bit of illusion, but just a brief, not that much. That's fine. Let's see if our model is working fine or not. Looks fine, I guess. Need to do a bit of corrections and in the pose. I mean, if our body, I mean, where is the annotation? If our body is rotated like this, our neck is going to be as well, so bit of a shoulder. So we need to keep that in mind while doing that. Like if it's rotate like this, I'm gonna rotate the shoulder a bit as well. Okay, it's fine. Because of the simplify, it's a bit low resolution to get me some more performance out of it. So let's change the hair. So what I need to do is no, we will change here later. We need to first fix the hands. So fingers flexion. Where is the finger? Where does the fingers find? So we'll use this. See? Yeah. I will go to individual. They're not that actually visible here. But maybe I need to do something. I wonder why I'm lagging that much. Whatever can be fixed. Sorry. Mm, I think that will be fine. Let's end the here. So for the change here, I'm gonna bring the V right. Choose whatever you need to and remove that first and see our model has sort here. I'm gonna go to the here. See how much over here we need. Let's first see the overall here. No, I think we have something like that here. It just that will actually work. Let's see back of the here. We don't have to front, something like this. A little pointy for this. Nope. A bit pointy here. That looks fine. We can just mirror it back. We have a slightly bigger here than this. Something like that will be better. And for the extension, we don't actually have any extension for that. For the side, I think we can have this. No, yeah, this will be much better. And we don't have, okay, and yeah, that will be fine. We can export it. Export as a VRM. Just export it. I don't want to do any of this. Just blah blah blah. Blah, blah. Export. Yeah. I need to open another blender. Let me just check. I need to open the previous blender. Import VRM, desktop, travel. You don't need any of this. And this L as there. It does need those hair bones. I'm gonna copy it, call it here with select Hirachi, copy, and I'm gonna enable yeah, we are going to set it as well, so we have to just wait a bit. I'm gonna enable all the bones, insert location, keyframes, alt R, alt G, alt S. So we can get the keyframe, so we can easily change here. So in the normal, I have a, I think I here normal here. I don't need that, I will delete it. Delete here and this. I paste it here. So where does it go? And that's a perfect size for sure. That looks fine. We need to edit the shader. I think I forget to increase the shadow. So, a bit, yes. Now I'm going to parent this to our head bone. Control P bone. Now we change the hair. We need to do the shader as well. Then we can see for the background. So as for the shader, we have some complicated mess here because we imported it from the another software. So I will just select the image texture, Shift G, type, Control I, X, delete. I don't need anything else. I will delete the empty ones like this, empty, and see which one are useful and delete which are not useful. So we have lit color, it's useful. Red color, both are same, so I delete one. Highlights, normals will be fine, and this one is useless. And yeah, this is all I need from that shader. So first, before that, I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna make this sun only red. I will remove the green and blue. So we have only a red sun, and we need to edit the shaders. Like for the face, I'm gonna add separate RGB. It's not here. RGB. Separate color. It's fine here. Control C. Another shaders. What is that? Nothing. Nothing. Fine now. We are going to go to the search, find the cell shader and paste it. Something does not feel right right now. Why are they changing a lot? Is there another light I'm missing? It's red right here. Mm, yeah, that's fine. I just got confused for a while. So that's totally fine. Don't worry about the shadows right now because we need to do something about that later. Looks fine to me. Now we can edit the shader. I think I changed. I forget this one and had one as well. So there was a reason why I did that. First, let me rename it here. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna create a shader. First, diffuse. shader to RGB, tolerance, and separate color and group it RGB, call it tune, and here because we have just a red sun right now, so I'm gonna do the with the red channel. We also need to edit the normal for the hairs, but I'm gonna control C the hair, delete all of it, compress the hair, Alt P, clear control I, X delete. So we are here. So I'm gonna find the abnormal add-on. If you have it, you can use it in Blender 3.8, which, let's see the version, it's 3.6 because it's not working in Blender 4.0 right now. So I'm just using the older version, start normal editor. What I'm gonna do is normal target modes, spray normals, confirm changes, and confirm changes. So we have some smooth normals here, and I'm gonna copy it, move, close the Blender. Once on 0 frame, I'm gonna open the normal, Control V, here normals. I'm gonna add an armature, then select the same hairing armature. So I think I have to parent it as well. That's fine now. What I'm gonna do first, rename it here normal. Add a data transfer. Select the here normal. I remember I'm going to disable it. Data transfer. Here normals. Page corner data custom normal. We have to turn on auto smooth. So we have some custom normals here now. You can see the difference. So now we can edit. So in the reference we have mostly the black hair. If you pick the color, it's not totally black but just nearly black. For that, if we pick that color, it's gray. So we have to change the thing a little bit. I want it to be a gradient, come from, just move it. This is the brightest point, then this is the middle point, and this is the darkest again. So first I will pick this color, Control Shift D, backspace to reset it. So we have now, so if I drag that, so we have some dark here, we have the brightest point. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a mix RGB, change it to the add, and here, but it's too much, maybe I will change it to color dodge. Or overlay, yes. Color dodge, I think maybe working a bit better. I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna add layer weight facing. So we need to disable this thing first. It's not working properly for some reason. Maybe because of the normals. That's not working properly because of the custom normals. So we need to find some another way to do that. So first let's use this hair maps, and I'm gonna control changing it to add and just with that it's looking a bit of a polygon shader. So let's use the highlight converter that normal. Highlight one a bit better. So now I'm gonna add some outlines to it. Where is the outline helper? Gonna add so 0.01. It's divided by 2, divided by 2, again divided by 2. So I'm gonna select the outline hair material. I want, I don't want it to be black. I don't want it to be, I want it to be white mostly. So it can glow like this. Just need to do some experimentation. Like layer with backspace couldn't disable first. That's going Shit. The face has the same outline setup. We need to first duplicate it. I think you can do that with the geonodes somehow, but that will be a bit complicated. Or if you have Go engine, you can do that very easily. That looks fine. Just our hair are a bit low poly. I'm gonna add a mixed shader, transparent material. and change it to the alpha blend. So I think we can change the shader. Let's see. This is the a bit dark, I guess. I need to change it accordingly. First, for the highlight, I selected this. I need to mix match it. That's fine. And I think we can start the eyes. We need black eyes, of course. So the mic might be working. Most of the things are working fine. I think I need to add it. So where is the sun? Mostly I've been learning from the YouTube, and I did join my Academy of Advanced Cinematic for more learning. But mostly I learned some other software there for modeling, like Maya for the mostly basic 3D training, which I don't actually use Maya, but the thing I learned is actually helpful in Blender as well. So it's not like I wasted my time or anything. But what's going on here? Just remove all of this. Mm, the light is actually coming from out of the window, yes, but we have to do some other stuff for that. Mm, look like I got a call. Let's just I think we can start the background shading as well now. So I'm gonna start with the sheet. I will just add a gradient texture with the object coordinates. Gonna rotate it 90 degree here. Scale it. Okay, that looks fine for now. Windows are going to transfer. We need to add the metal shaders. First, we need some cavity. I did added geometry to it. So I'm gonna add new geometry nodes setup. Add a edge angle node on a side angle here. Then we go to the modifier tab, output attributes, and this unassigned angle is here. So I'm gonna rename it as cavity. To make this work, you need to add some extra geometry, which I think it can work. So let's see in our shader. So I'm gonna add an attribute node, copy that name, paste it here, And in Sim it's working fine. If I You can see the highlight, it's working fine I guess. And I'm gonna select this, this, and copy to select it. So we have the outlines, or you can see cavity, copy to the other object as well. Not this one because this does not set that same material. So we can now work on the gradients. You can see in this metal there are several color like face color, blue, some tint of green, which can be hard to do in the shader, but we can try at least. With the, I think, yeah, no, Voronoi maybe do the thing. Object, distance, color, it's squares because of the object color. UV won't work. Generated is more squares. So what we can do to remove this square, I'm gonna add an empty. Select this as an object and the spacing is on. So I'm gonna add smooth F1. We can now add some color to it. Like I can add this bright color and then this dark color over here. And in the mids, first I will change it to baseline. Then I can add something like this. And we can add the highlights here. But still too far from okay. So I will just search the tool we just created earlier. So it's not working right now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add another sun. So let me rename it video to red and new one to green. It's affecting our shader somehow because we didn't actually change the color to green yet, and now it won't affect it. And now I can multiply it to our shader. Thanks MTV bro. I know that was the only challenge I participated in initial challenge, and this time I didn't even try because I just didn't feel enough motivated for that. So I need some mid signs in our shader. So I think noise texture will Voronoi will be fine. I need some circles. I will choose the same empty again. So it just gives us a nice texture. You can see it does look like more than a just a color now. So we can move to the next shader. But I'm just gonna copy it and add something like mm, wave texture. I guess will work. I do need some highlights like this. Still nothing. Hmm, that's much better. Just thanks. I appreciate comments like that. It just make us keep on going because YouTube is not paying us enough already. Because mostly I am earning nothing from the YouTube most, and this comment make us feel good and keep motivated to make some more good content. So now we can work on the window and we will see what we can do to make our character but much better. Like if I add smooth corrective, mm, there is already one here. I forgot about it. I think it's look much better without it. So for the window, there is not that much thing about that. There is just a one gradient. There is white and 000, and there is a little blue there, which is I think from the background mostly, but we can try that. What's going on? Yeah, that's fine. So, so now we can work on this. First, I need to add a mix shader. I'm gonna add. Mm, let's add it here. There is a bit of complicated thing. Mm, I think I will need two color amps, not one. Wait. Control Shift P. I will remove those two in the above one. This one here. We have the no, okay. Mix color, multiply, transparent, alpha blend. So I don't need shadow from it. So only the black portion are remaining. I'm gonna Control Shift T here. So this is supposed to be a little blue. I'm gonna add this black and make it this blue. And in this, I'm gonna make it white. So I need to just flip it. Now I'm gonna add a mix color. Add it to here. I think I need to make some changes. Like this blue and white is too much. Mm, and I'm duplicate the mix shader and add transparent. So I can just control how much of transparent I need. That looks fine. I need to fix the model a bit. This no, don't remember it. We just mm, need to figure out how to do that. So for now, let's keep it here. We can change the color of it. like that. There is some, what that's called actually, I don't remember. We can do this with grease pencil for now. We need a bag, so we actually need to replace this one. But I'm gonna do add a shader. Not this one. I'm gonna add the tool. Color mostly this actually has one color. There is no shadow, no highlights. There's a bit of highlight, but fine, whatever. Hmm, and I need to add white. Now I need these two lines and this ones. So yeah, we are going in a fine direction. Now let's fix our model editor. I will add a shape piece. So you can see the difference. I need to change it as well. a bit dark. So it's look fine now. Let's jump to the shape keys. I mean line art. So I forgot to add the keyframes to the face. We are going to start from the beginning. I don't need anything of that. First, this is the character collection. I'm gonna add first the clothes. Let's see, we have clothes. I think I can put the bag into the clothes. In body we have hands and face, and here have his own this outline group. So we are going to first put outline to the cloth collection line art. So if I go to the edit mode into the model, you can see there are some yellow lines which is from edge mark as freestyle edge. If you make this like this, what will it do? It will mark them as a freestyle edges in just like you can see here, which is marked on the mesh. Thanks MTV for the 200 rupees payout. So your question is what's your take on EV Next for anime inspired cell shaded render? I don't actually using EV Next for right now because I thought it was too buggy, and there is one problem with it. Let me show you in the mm, separate blender. First of all, there are many add-ons that are not working, which I prepare. They are not the paid add-ons, they are mostly the free add-ons like BNP normal, which is not working, and this character creator sketchfab add-ons. So they are not working properly, so I'm not switching for a while. And there is one more thing. See, and then a reflection plane. But when I add a shader to RGB node, you can see it's working. Where does it go? You can see it's working right here with the shader to RGB. But when I tried this in 4.0, I mean 4.2, it was not actually working. And because I use this method for many of my projects, so I have to stay on on 4.0 for a while. So even after that, you can see our outline has several problems. First, the thickness here is a little below. Let's go to the 8, and in grease pens in material tab I need to switch to big relatively little gray out. And if I go to the effects, line art effect here, then add a pixelated version. It just gives me a more of a hand-drawn feeling. You just don't need to go very crazy with it, like so it will look ugly. Just go 3 to 5, stick to 3 to 5, it will be fine. So that looks fine to me. I think because I marked something here, like there are multiple thing marked, I will remove this one. You can see it's gone. And something's going on with the space here. Need to see what's happening. I think say certain arcs was being a little bit of a problem. So simplify the off. So now we can add line arts to end. First, I will just rename it line art. There is some problem with this line art. You can see it's adding line art over here as well, but we only need on the cloth. What I'm gonna do, select this line art, go to modifier, edge type, remove the loose and intersections. So it will remove it from here. It's necessary because it can cause some glitches. I will rename it as a set. Put it to the line art. Disable it for now. I will go to the body. I can add a collection line art again, or I can just duplicate it, change the collection to body. You can see it's looking like a mess right now, but we can just do it with the remove this and it's working fine. And rename it body. If I disable the line art, you can see how much of a difference they actually make. So there is something like this. I don't want line art here and there, like after I go to frame 0. I don't want this. Remove this clear line art. Clear line art. Go to frame 1 again. There's much better if there is something remaining. Much better right now, and let's see what we can do. I think we can add a subdivision here. Now for the face, I will disable this for now so I can get much better performance. I will add a collection line art again. So disable the intersection and loose. Remove this as well. I'm going to make it 2. There is a much of a problem because when I added in the face collection, there are multiple objects in this collection. Like you can see, there is a face, eyebrows, eyelashes, which doesn't actually need the line art. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select this line art, change it to the object, we select our face. It will do a much better job. And looks very clean than other. And for this dots, what we can do, we can add one thing we can do is add a texture, but I just don't like saving a lot of texture to the hard drive manually painting over it. But I'm gonna do it first. I will just name this line art as face and put it on the line art collection. And then in this collection, I'm gonna do a blank grease pencil. See, put it after the face. I want to make it here. I don't want it to go before the face. So this is a blank. I need to go to the camera view, I guess. No, it's not it. Now I will switch to the draw mode. So I'm gonna switch to the paint mode. There is material mode and there is paint mode. I'm gonna switch it to black. Switch stem to 1. Origin to surface 0.05. Save our in, and if we paint, let's see how it looks. It's look fine. So we can draw multiple of it. And now we can select them in edit mode, duplicate it around here and there. Just we have a problem, like we have to I think we can just draw it on the surface. That will be much better. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select the face, shift as cursor to selected, select the grease pencil tab, select all, changing to the 3D cursor, shift D as X -1. Now we have on the both side. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select this grease pencil. I'm not in the edit mode. I'm just name it bumps. Select the face. Go to edit mode. Wait. Go to edit mode. Select this and this. Control P, make vertex parent. Now it's parent to the vertex of the faces. No. But that's not looking that good. We need to make some changes. Like we can make it a bit blur. And so it's look much better now. So I think we can work on the vegetations now. So we can work on the vegetations because most we are done mostly from it. And we can also change camera bit. So we have character empty. We need to prepare them separately. Mostly I'm gonna use what I have prepared right now. So I'm gonna do control O, my old projects. Not this one, stairs. This needs some. We need to add another sun for it. I'm gonna add another sun, this time blue. And in this, I'm just gonna forget to rename it. I will explain how it actually works, just wait for a bit. So we have this. So we have to be a bit careful because we have to animate it later. there is a trick. I think it can work actually. First, veggie, grease pencil, blend, add not on surface, 3D cursor, so I'll do that. Go to here. First, remove the opacity. I thought it could work, but I think it will. I have to see for the other method. Mist can cause a bit of problem, but if even I have to, I will just use a composite instead. This is going green. This is going green because of that. We need to make it a bit blur. Camera. Fields. It does look fine. I just need a bit of a variation here. Or we can also use the compositor for that. Either way, it will work fine. Also, I need to create. Also, I need to create another layer for the vegetarian veggies because it will just crash my PC if I use it with the line art. So in this here you can see there are layers. I will rename it character. Okay, character here. I will disable the widgets here, and in film I will make it transparent. Now I will go to, I'm gonna create another layer, copy setting. Now we have another layer. I will call it veggie. Go to render. I don't need train backplate. Neither I need character. I will only need veggies. So we have veggies, and it actually worked fine. Just I need some variations. Like I can just I have an HDRI here. And we are gonna change its color line. I will just put it there. Something I actually need blue on the down. So it's a bit up. And I'm gonna mix color it. Since we need some and after that I'm gonna go to our previous layer. I'm going to compositing, disable backdrop, enable use nodes, and there you can see there is character layer which we have, and if I duplicate it we can select another layer, and I'm gonna hit enter. I mean render. It's not going to. I forgot to enable line arts. Character layer. Enable it and hit render again. You can see we have line arts now. I'm gonna duplicate it and take the side, and we are gonna view it with a viewer node. I'm gonna add an alpha hour node. So we have two joint layer now, and on this free, I'm gonna add a Kawahara nodes, the anisotropic one, and still this color feels out of place. You can see it's looking fine. If I increase the size, I need a bit. If I add a filter, not this one, Laplace will work. Use saturate color ramp. My mouse is double clicking a lot. And I'm gonna add another filter, soften, and now I will mix color, add there is a bit of a difference. Maybe I just so first I'm gonna save this image, save as test 16, save the blender and close this one. Yeah, we are going to animate it later. First we need to check the compositing, so I will open the Premiere. I'm gonna switch to DaVinci very soon because there is a new project. We call it travel, on the desktop, and the test. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna add new item adjustment layer in luminosity color. First, let's make it a bit brown in on the greener side. Exposure, increase the contrast. -5. Highlights, no. Shadows, no. Vibrance, I think this image doesn't actually need a lot of vibrance, but we can increase the sharpness a bit. And if we see the LUTs, we can select if we need something from that, which is I don't think we actually need right now. Now I will duplicate this layer, the original one. I'm gonna blur it, add the Gaussian blur. I'm gonna blur it a lot, and then I'll change it to the soft light. First make it 0. It will just give us a little glow here and there. And I must have some video effects. Green screens. Oh, light rays are hard to see because we are inside. I don't think we can work with the. So I think it looks fine. Just I have a problem with the lines a little. I think we can fix our character. You know, like we can shift out it, disable the line for now. I'm gonna shift the weight a bit down to get a much more relaxed position. And I need to, I think it looks start pixelate bit too much. Then, and I'm gonna add another modifier length. First, I do, first I will 0 that and minus 0.1. It will give us a little gap, something around on the end of the line each. If I decrease it more, you can see what's going on here. It will may give us a more and generic look. I think highlights are a bit too much. I need to tone it down. So where is it? Looks fine. Our bag, I don't think I actually need any outlines right now, but wait, wait. And somehow I have to mark the edge. And now what we can do is go to select loops, select boundary loop. I just forgot about that. Mark freestyle edge. Because these are already black, it's hard to see the line. And what else we can do? Not this one. Control C. This will be fine. And I'm gonna render it now. Save as test scene, and this will automatically will be updated here. So there is something for color gradient. I'm gonna add it to adjustment layer. First add make it 10, 20. I don't need the pink color, I will just make it green or maybe black. And the blue one, I think I can keep the blue one a bit here. For the yellow one, I need something. Yes. So this is what we have right now. So I don't actually know what animation should we choose. If I blink animation now. With the 12 I'm purchasing, I think 3 seconds or 26. Mm, This part is always confusing. The problem in this safety, you can see there is a bit of something which is not going to be that much of a problem because it's going to be very fast. Like on 8. I need to add some animation in the cloth as well. It's not animating. I need to lock it on 24 FPS. I mean to add 12 FPS. For the non-shadowy part, I think I can do a little. If I go to here, bunch of leaves alpha. This will surely work. It's a JPEG. I think I have to use the noise texture now. Just hold on a second. I will continue. I already added a shape key for animating it. It's going a bit unnatural, like I want to put here and looks much better. Now we need to animate the veggies, but I'm gonna actually do for that. First, I will add a new collection, select everything in this, and accept. What is this? Let's go to uh, this thing. I will disable this collection now. Add a collection instance veggie one veggie one LTG. Now we have collection for that. And now press LT, duplicate it furthermore, and we can animate it. I will insert a keyframe. So I'm not just with the systems. Wait, go to the large keyframe, LG, and make them linear. So now if we just do here, I wanna add another highlights here. But we already use, I think, all of our lights. We can tone, blue, and we can liners now. And I'm gonna bake the liner. I'm gonna select the body, go to modifier, bake, bake liner all. So I think line arts are all baked now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select FFmpeg MPG4 and then I'm gonna render it to the desktop. I'm gonna compositing and join it here. It's stopping weirdly here. I don't know what could be the reason. I need to check. Why is stopping like that? I'm gonna import render animation to see what's going on with that. So look like it's rendered and see if it's fixed or not. It's still behaving weirdly. I need to find a way. I mean, why it's behaving like this. this one is linear. This one is also linear, and this one, even I change it to the linear multiple times, is stay busy. I don't know why this happened. Let's check it again. Looks fine, but I think it's just a bit more faster. Hmm, well, we will see. Control F12. Let's wait what we will see. Hmm, the new banner sucks. I mean, if you know, if you play Genshin, you can see I don't really need these 4 stars. The new banners really, I mean, you put a very good 5 star and then this 3 star, 4 star character, and no one actually wants them. It's really very big, much of a troll. And because of they do this type of shit, I have this right here, feathering waves. This will take a bit of a time. So the render is done. Mm, and go to the travel. I will remove the test ones. Don't know if it's lagging or something. I think the shadow I added here, it's really looking very ugly on here. I think I have to remove it. I need to add a bit of a camera shake. Transform. Position, scale 105. Yeah, I think it's a bit faster. I need to fix that. But how much do I need to fix that? I think if I remove one LG, just go to frame one for a second and remove the keyframe one. Then I'm gonna parent it to this. Mm, Now I have to move only one. Let's see how much of fast is that, and then we can add camera shake. Looks a little fine. Something will know after that, and I need camera shake. So camera location, delta transform in G, modifiers, noise, normalize, what happened. Let me restart it. Just a second. The camera shake is a bit too much. Just hold on a second. So I think camera stick looks fine. And um, yes. Oops. I didn't render it fully right now. It's gonna take a while for render, even it's only 25 frames because I'm recording right now. And Doom Eternal is very CK. I need to install Tecanet again. It's done. I think I need to use this software now to make it a bit smoother. Low frames. What it will do, it will use the AI to generate the frames in between, like you see in game these days, like DLSS 3 or AMD super resolution. It won't use the AI to recreate the whole scene. I'm not generating contents with the AI. Just making it a little smooth. It all many anime studio also use this for the close-up shots to cut out the labor. So And it's very effective way to make your work a bit smoother and save time for the render as well. So it's done. Let's see how it will look. It's a bit smoother, and I think we can slow it down a bit more now. So I will keep the original one and smooth and OG. First we will use the smooth one. I will just select and replace it with the and smooth. And we will see which one looks better. Like if I replace it with the OG, it's a bit crispier. Oops. Smooth one, it look fine. Let's make it a bit slow. 70%. But you can see because of that there is some inconsistency. You can see right here. But I think it can be ignorable, but kind of distracting a little. We can do one more thing. I duplicate this one. I will add detect, find edges, I'll and remove the set saturation. This is all black now. I will make it go here and add darken. It's look a bit creepy. I just need to control it a little. Like 10 or something. I don't know if gold rays will actually work or not, but we can try at least. Light rays. Light rays. Now I'm gonna blur it a lot. Looks fine. I don't actually want this. That's fine. Let's see what the rest of I can do. I wanna add a gradient. I think there was a method to add a gradient. Whatever, I will create in Photopea. That should work. I will export as JPG. Save as travel G. I will looks nice, I think. I think we are done with this thing, but I think I'm missing something. Just could not get my finger on it. Just what could it be that I'm missing? What do you think what I'm missing right now? I'm forgetting something, but I just don't remember it. What could it be? What I'm, I'm forgetting something. Just don't remember it. What was it? What could it be? I don't remember it. Well, whatever. I could not remember it anymore. So let's render it. I'm gonna render it on desktop. So this is the result we created in, I think we started at 2:30, so in 2.25 hours. I think this is a pretty good result for time we, how much time we used. So I hope you liked all this video. And if you need project file related to this, you can always check my Patreon on that. And you can ask any question in Discord. And if you enjoy this session, you can subscribe to this channel. Only if you think you are comfortable with subscribing, because most of them also don't subscribe our channel, so I can understand. But thanks for watching. I'm ending this stream right now. If you have